Keeping the flame alive. Hosen would brief you on the mission to rescue Raubon. There is no time to lose. General Aldin may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to your preparations and tell me when you are ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. Okay, so this isn't the actual dungeon, it's a... You have nothing more to say, Alphino. You disappoint me. Ah, here's Yugiri.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Yugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Brae's every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubon is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you. With me!
Domans are just awesome. Not a soul from the Colosseum to be seen. This bodes ill. Take the lead, Lavenza. I shall follow close upon you. Still no lunge. These guys are actually lasting a little bit longer than I expected. I mean, I wasn't expecting to one-shot them, but...
Away with you!
Leave this to me.
Nice, we're actually starting to get at least a little bit of voice acting in here. You know, instead of it saying, leave this to me, like you actually hear Yugiri say it. I just find that so much better, you know, for when you're in the middle of combat. Like, trying to read and fight at the same time is a bit beyond my capability. Oh. Is that Raubon? The General. But where are his captors? I mislike the look of this. General, you came. He is bound by some manner of magitech device, yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I have heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions, and you're about to be dead. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly into the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. Can't just be him alone. Confound it, the mist stifles my healing. Oh, wow. Farewell, friends. Oh, and do try to relax. They tell me struggling only makes it worse. Leave me. Save yourselves. We cannot let them escape. Lavenza, force the gate. Okay. So we're not actually going to fight him. Of course, dude, because he's just that shisty. He won't face us himself. Beasts! The mist must be drawing them. Ah, the way is clear. The mist remains. We must stop it at the source. I shall tend to the general. Pray see to the mist and the key. The Braves have the key. These solo instances really are cool, like a way of, you know, giving you story while also, you know, actually giving you, you know, action or whatever. That's not just killing overworld mobs. It's a way of kind of creating like a combat narrative, as it were. Powerful poison is slowly draining HP while HP recovery is reduced. Concentrated poison. Dude, they got a lot of this stuff to fill up, like, all of Halatali. Oh, up here. Oh, there we go. For a second there, I was like, oh my god, did I go the wrong direction? Am I gonna fail this? I was just expecting to right-click on this thing and turn it off, but guess we had to actually destroy it. That takes care of the mist. The mist is cleared. Oh, and then this gate opened. Next, to find the key and free Raubon. Take out some Crystal Braves. Happily. How did they survive the poison? Bah, it looks like we'll just have to finish the job. Okay, this dude's a conjurer. Needs to be dealt with now. Oh, looks like we got the key on the ground. The key, take it to Raubon. Oh, it looks like Raubon's vitality is improving as well. I wonder if that's going to come into play at all, or... So I wonder how we will end up dealing with Yu Yu Hase. We'll probably never actually end up fighting him. Like, he's just going to end up, you know, going out in a dumb way. You know, in a cutscene or something. It looks like his vitality caps at 81. It hasn't gone up in a while. My thanks. Slowly, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known. What are clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light? Well done, hero. We know, I mean, we may fight him, but if we do, he's getting away. Ilberd. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. If you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, scions. Let's get this over with. So we're fighting 3 of them. We know Ilberd survives. The Sultana's assassins are here. Crystal Braves to arms. Whatever it takes to survive. Okay, got that counter. I am no hero. Never was and never will be. Legless Laurentius. My strength has left me.
I have you now.
I recognize that voice.
It is nothing.
Sloppy. So Yu Yu Hase is dead now. I killed him. So he goes out in a... This might actually be worse, unless it, you know, it acknowledges it in a cutscene. I wanted more than just... He just goes down like some dungeon trash.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
It's nice Laurentius was taken care of too, though. Oh no, they're all...
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
But you said you did.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite.
If you think you fight for justice, lass, you best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves. They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them.
Very dark
And how
night.
do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland. And I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
It really improved the animation by his lips closing at some point, because otherwise it looks really weird.
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
What will you say to Raoban? We stand with you. On your feet, gladiator. The fight is not over. Hell yeah.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lass. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
Yeah, I'm curious to get the full details again of how that whole, what that whole plan was. Because I don't remember it super well. Nobody else out here? All right. The general is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued, as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Then Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. Who do we have here? Dark Stranger. General Aldin, I presume, and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you. General Aldin, if you will come with me, I have prepared a carriage, that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. So who is his mistress that would, you know, be familiar with Urianger and want us back at the Waking Sands? Okay, and just Alphino here. I have spoken with Urianger via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Raubon is in safe hands. Let us make our way to Vesper Bay. Okay. Oop, started to rain. Yeah, I certainly don't remember this. Again, this is one of those story elements where, like, I remember the bullet point, you know, of, you know, at some point we save Raubon, but how it all went down and everything, I completely forgot. And the fact that we're back at the Waking Sands. I mean, it makes sense we'll need some type of headquarters until we take back the Rising Stones.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
This back and forth between voiced and unvoiced is just how quickly, how frequently it's done is a bit, I don't know. I just wish they would, all the cutscenes would be voiced, but oh. We got Papa Shan and Pippin.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering.
She's one of the...
And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthal, and member of the Syndicate.
Yeah, I remember seeing her there.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Did actually kind of save her.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Yeah, I knew. So I could never remember the names of the characters between. Like I knew of Teleji Adeleji and Lolorito, but I didn't know which was which and who was the bad guy and who was just the shifty Lala. But yeah, now I get what was going. I remember one of the Lalas died by Raubon, and then the other one was involved in the plot, and I couldn't remember exactly how. I didn't know if it was nefarious. I knew either way, I knew it was for his own gain. I knew that, but the details I couldn't remember. I had not counted on Prioress Dulala herself appearing In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raoban, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Lavenza. Thank you. It's almost kind of surprising that this takes place so early on in the Heavensward story. I could almost see this being something that they wait till after, like, 3.0 for, but... I mean, everything makes sense, but you just kind of figured they keep you in the expansion area longer. Thank you all for watching this video. I've been having a great time going through the Heavensward content. It's good to finally be in it. If you have enjoyed this and want to see more, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see me live, the link to my Twitch is down below. Thank you again for watching, and have a great one.